Good Monday morning, boys and girls. Want to start off with celebrating. Hope you all had a great and fantastic day on our 100th day of school at SES. You were amazing during our 100th day rally. Hope you enjoyed the cake and your exercises and all the games. Look forward to our next one. Hopefully, we're planning one in March. We will see. All right, want to celebrate a few kids in Miss Rayner's room and in Miss Hollinger's room, but they were in art with Miss Reese. Look at these boys and girls in Miss Rayner's class spelling CVC words. And I was in there this last week and they were working on beginning, middle, and ending sounds. Way to go, Miss Rayner's class. And then I was also in Miss Reese's class this past week. Cannot believe the artwork that they were doing. And I had an opportunity to participate with Miss Johnson's class and made my own live or still live artwork in there. Hopefully get to come back and finish that. All right, got a few things for you. Let's talk about February. We are well into February now. February started last week. So let's look at the class with the highest attendance rate for the month of February. Those kids in that class, every kid will get one of our Dude Perfect keychains that we have, the collectibles that are going around. So have that highest attendance for the whole building with your class, filling out your calendars on the walls to keep up with it. And at the end of February, that class will get one of the Dude Perfect keychains. Okay. Hey, teachers, listen up real closely. So we're going to put a little different spin on positive office referrals. You do not have to submit one every week. Okay, so what we will have is a stack of them by your mailboxes, and our goal is to fill up 100 positive office referrals. There will be a chart outside of Dr. Bohler and Miss Wilson's offices, one chart that we will collect and count on our 100 positive office referrals so that we can fill up that chart. So teachers, you do not have to do one every week now. It's just when you feel like a kid needs to come to the office for celebrating something good. Okay? All right, I want to celebrate your growth. Look at this big number, 8,444 points. That was our growth goal for our growth points that we had on our map test that we just finished. So in the spring, when we take it again in April, let's set that bar high. Let's see if we can get over 9,000 points. And if you were here the past 2 years, you know what that means. It's a glow party coming if you show us growth. Okay, great job, boys and girls. All right, past couple of weeks, we've been working on our cafeteria expectations. This last week, we had a rating in the class or in the cafeteria. And as you can see, we are really good at picking up all of our trash, getting all of your items, really high numbers. Still need to work a little bit on walking into the cafeteria. Again, this is our total points from all classes. But look right here. Where do you think we need to work on? The voice level. Really need to work on that voice level of being a 0 or 1. Going to talk with Miss Wilson and Miss Christian and Miss Guy, Miss B and Miss Amanda, and see what we can do about voice levels in our cafeteria. Because there's a lot of you in there, so we need to make sure that we're at a 0 or a 1. Now, we also set the top 3 classes, one from kindergarten, first and second. We're going to get a prize, sit on stage, eat with Dr. Bohler and Miss Wilson. And here are those winners. In kindergarten, Miss Hunt. First grade, Miss Hale. And in second grade, Miss Sandra Johnson. So we'll be getting with the teachers, and I'll get with Miss Wilson on when we will get to eat together on the stage. Continue working on cafeteria expectations. All right, we're going to start moving on. Since we can probably go outside quite a bit this week now, we're going to move to the playground. So I challenge you and your teachers to make you another list of things that should happen and expectations on the playground and things that should not happen. Now, we're going to go ahead and watch the playground because I may stop and pause it some through the video. as we watch Playground Expectations. And just kind of cap it off, this week, while you're on the playground, you may see Miss Wilson or Dr. Bohler on the playground, catching you making good choices and following the expectations so that we can put a video together again for next week. All right, so here we go.
The first thing when you come outside for recess, make sure all of your items are placed at your number for your class. Do not come on the playground and start throwing them where you can't see them. Look at where the jacket is, in the sidewalk. The next couple of videos will show.
So let's talk about where you put your things. Our lost and found is exploding. Make sure that you keep up with your things by putting your lunchbox, water bottle, or your jacket at your class number or on the wall or wherever your teacher says that is where you should put it. The next couple of videos are going to show our expectations on how to use our playground.
Show you how to play on the playground, such as sitting at the picnic tables, going down the slides the correct way on our bottoms, swinging on the swings on our bottoms or your stomachs.
So on the playground, we use our equipment like this. We slide down the slide on our bottoms. We do not go up the slide. You may also swing on your bottom or on your stomach. You are not to stand. These are expectations on the playground. Now, let's watch in the grassy area how people are playing chase and tag.
Playing tag out in the grassy area. Notice how it's one touch, and then move on. Waiting your turn, going across the monkey bars, down the slides. Waiting your turn is being respectful of our friends and our peers.
So not only do you need to wait your turn at the monkey bars and the slides, but also at the swings or anything else that is on the playground. Do you notice how the boys and girls are waiting their turn while Ava goes across the swing?
Watch how the boys and girls are waiting for her to go across the monkey bars. It is also respectful that
if you noticed, the boys and girls were chasing Ava. She did not like being chased. She turned around and asked them very nicely, "Please stop. Listen to what they say."
when someone is chasing you and they ask you to stop,
Did you see what they did? They walked away. They did not chase Ava anymore. Make sure you are following that expectation. The next expectation is going to be when you hear your teacher call for you to line up. Watch these boys and girls come get in line.
turn around and go somewhere else. When the teachers blow the whistle, look at how the boys and girls are getting to their line. Then look how nicely they're standing in the line, quietly. What?
All right, the next couple of videos are going to show you what not to do on the playground. These are things that will have you have an incident referral and come to the office. We only want positive office referrals. So you saw standing on the picnic tables, standing on the swings.
Not to do on the playground. Standing in the swings, going up the slides. These are things that you should not do on the playground, such as throwing rocks at each other or into the parking lot. Not taking turns.
As you can see, he was not taking turns. He pushed her out of the way so he could go on the monkey bars. This is not waiting your turn.
And pushing friends out of the way is being disrespectful.
Also, can you see the boys on the playground? They are wrestling and fighting. This is not an expectation on the playground. You should one hand tag, and that is it. Your hands, feet should always be to yourself.
While in the grassy area, you should not wrestle or fight with any of your friends. Someone may get hurt.
All right, so there were lots of things in that video, and we will continue to review them over the next week or two. And if you see Ms. Wilson or Dr. Bohler on the playground, we are watching because we want to show boys and girls who are following the expectations on the playground. So I want to launch you with this. It's your job to learn and grow at SES. So right now we are learning and we are growing on how to act on the playground. Everyone have a great week. do your best, and give your best effort wherever you are, and be the heart of a yellow jacket. That's coming soon. Heart of a yellow jacket. We are learning that right now. We've started in the cafeteria and we started in the playground. And now we're going to the playground. Let's see if you have a heart of a yellow jacket.